Hi. Hello, Doom here, and this is episode 16 on our Crafty server. Back over here we're going to do a bit more work in this tomb area here. And I've got a door working. If we put gunpowder in here, it opens for a brief moment. The sound isn't included, that was just a normal Minecraft sound. But let me go and show you the redstone. Now what I've done here, I've got a little hatch down here to work. I wanted the door to open and then stay open for a little bit and then close again. And redstone I don't really know much about. I don't know how to do it. I know how to do certain components that I've built several times by following tutorials, and I've just basically used two components that I've used before that I thought would work together to kind of have a delay. So of course first we have the item sorter here, which sorts out the gunpowder. Any gunpowder use will go down here. There's an iron block in there as well. Oh yeah, that's why I was using iron first to begin with, because I didn't have gunpowder down here. I have to go at the top to get it, so I used iron first. So there must be still iron in the system somehow. But we saw the gunpowder through there, and then any other items were just zombie must have died on top of there. And essentially when it comes through, and this obviously when the gunpowder goes through, I'm picking up the redstone signal here. And there's probably a more compact way to do this. I'm not sure. Maybe there's a more compact way. I'm not sure. But I had something like this on a Xade spawner in an old single player where it used a crusher that keeps it on for a prolonged period of time. So I'm not sure what this might be called. It may be a pulse lengthener. I'm not sure. But essentially, what it's going to do is it'll keep the door open and extend the pulse to keep it open. If I can probably let's have a look. There we go. Bit of a delay. Essentially, I don't have to explain this. I don't know redstone. I just sort of know that this has worked in the past. But that's going through there, and it seems to flip the redstone torches. So then that goes on, and it keeps this powered, and that powers that off, so the door's open. And then when the chain goes round, it then flips the redstone torches again to keep that off, and then they're obviously on to keep the pistons extended, which keeps the door closed. And this is why I don't do redstone, because I cannot explain it and I have no idea. There may be a more compact way to do this, as I said, but yeah, I don't know redstone. I just stuck two components that I've used before together that gave me the results, which is great. And we also got a master switch here, which just locks it on. Those doors are open, which we don't need to use that because we've got the gunpowder, we've got the way in, which we use gunpowder because it's supposed to be like a creeper tomb, so it makes sense. Oh, it's night time now. Let's just go through here, put the gunpowder in. Oh, get in there. And we've got a button here, which obviously is just hooked up down below, just keep it open, and closes again, so there's a way out. Pretty nice. And I've still got a bit of work to do here. I still haven't tidied up some of the stuff, but we started making some progress in here, tidying up, making it tomb-like. And obviously got this here as well, which we did last time we was here with the creeper faces on the floor, and we got to this area here. And basically down here, I've got the corridor. As it's a tomb, I thought I'd have like traps and stuff going along. Nothing too major, it's nothing too complex, it's just they're more for show really. But essentially here we're going to have strip wires on the floor, and there's going to be arrows in these dispensers. That's kind of a cliche tomb-like corridor. I haven't got all the string down, I've kind of cut the middle bit out, but the string will go on the floor once we're ready to do that. And we go down here, and now this bit still needs to be tidied up. I know what I'm going to do, and I'll tidy up later, but for today what's titled of the video is TNT Corridor, and that's what this is going to be. This corridor here is going to be a TNT corridor, and it kind of needed to be too wide with how I wanted to do it, and that's why I've kind of done this here to kind of make it seem like it works. Going from a 3 wide corridor to a 2 wide corridor would look a bit weird, so I just stuck a little tiny passage there, which sort of makes it a bit annoying, but makes it go to a 2x2. But that's what we're going to do. I've still got a few things to clear out and a few things to tidy up. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to show you around at some other things. And then we'll come back and make our TNT corridor. Okay then, some stuff I want to show you is some tidying up and some other things that I've done on stream. I think it was on stream. I'm not sure about this though. I might have done this in my own time a few weeks ago. But I tidied this up. It's a bit of a mess going through here, but I've actually finished off the bridge here. Tidied it up a little bit. It goes through. And then we got a little pathway down here. So that's all tidied up now, a little bit better. A lot better than what it was. And then we go along here. I know this was on a stream recently. The pathway splits there. And it also splits over here. It goes up there. And we'll go along. And then meet up here. A bit of a crossroads. Originally I was just going to have it here. But then when I came over here there was just this nice clearing. Where it just made sense to have a pathway. So I just put both of them. And this is going to continue. I got to this part and then I had to end the stream because I worked on that as well. Which we'll go over in a second. What are my carrots on that bar? But essentially the idea is eventually just trying to figure out a way of connecting that area with this area. And we've come to a bit of a sheer edge and with trees. But I'm going to try and figure out a way to get down from this path to go down to there. And it may go along the trees because they sort of, you know, you can make a bit of a walkway along the trees, but I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do that yet. But there's that, and obviously down here as well, we saw a little bit of build and another pathway that we've made. The stairway going down from up there comes out here. I've actually built an entrance to it. Hello sheep. Tidied it up. Looks pretty nice. I'm happy with that. So now this is all nice and neat, and we got the pathway that goes along here and connects up with our little thing here where we worked on last episode. And in here I've done some more work. This was also done on stream. You can kind of see it there, the centerpiece. I figured out what I wanted to do for the center room, which is, it's not quite done yet. I need to figure out some things after that, but this is now up. And I can build the other corridors where there's going to be other chests once I've cleared out the space. I've done that side already. I think there might be one square missing. Yeah, there's a space missing. And a few slabs above the chests. But this is the center room, which has got an interesting roof. I wanted to introduce a new block, so I brought in the purple, which is actually blue because it's blue stained clay, but blue stained clay is purple for some reason. And we've got the floor, and then the center isn't done because I think this is going to go straight down. I'm going to need to figure out a way to do that, how I'm going to have it drop down and how I get back up. I think all the right levels are fine. So we've got the center room of this storage area here, which I can then work from. Make the other corners of the corridors, these two. And I think this wall will be cleared out eventually once I've done that, because that'll probably be another corridor that goes out into this space and goes down to the main area of the base inside this mountain. So there's the progress with that. And a few of the other things that I've done around my base, tidying up. So I think now we'll get back to the tomb and build our corridor with TNT. Oh yes, and I also did up here. This is something else I also did. I got tied up this bit of pathway around here to connect up to the ice building thing. Did a little pathway. And got lights and bushes down here as well. Get rid of most of the torches, some here and there, which I figure out what to do with. But nice area here. So this is now not just bare grass. It's nice, and all this is sort of complete now. It all comes together. Now we can get back to the tomb. Oops. Okay, so I'm doing here. Just sticking the stone brick in. We've got this corridor, which I've sort of already done most of it really, and I explained to you exactly what it is. Another mini gauntlet, I suppose, another trap to this. As I said earlier in the episode, not really much thought has gone into these. These are not really going to kill anybody. You can just run through it. It's more just for show, and I wanted a TNT one because it's meant to be sort of like a creeper tomb, so TNT explosions. And I've tested this in creative, and it didn't destroy anything in creative mode. Essentially, when I come around to do this, there's going to be TNT in these dispensers, so when you go on the right pressure plates, it'll cause TNT to pop up there and light. And because of the water, the TNT will still blow up and can do damage if you're stupid enough to stand right here and get killed. But it won't destroy any blocks because the water will prevent that. That's the plan anyway, and then we can have like a sort of a TNT trap. Essentially, at the TNT Corridor. I'm just putting the stone brick in just to... I fancy just having stone brick here, I suppose. This is the last bit. There's a few more little bits here, but I want to focus on doing the bits between the water. And if we go through here, I did the same thing, pretty much mirrored what was over there, just to let it go to a free wide corridor again. And we've got a creeper face. And this is going to be the end bit here. And this is going to go down. I'm not sure how far. It may just go all the way down. It'll just be a faith jump. And you got to be, trust as a safety down there. And we're going to have a room down there, which I'm not sure exactly what the room's going to be like. It's going to be a bigger room. I've got to go away at some point and figure out the design that I want to go for the room below, but that'll be another episode. We'll work on that for the actual proper, the end part. But we've got to tidy up this. So I've started to sort of do a little bit here. And I may just, I guess I could just follow what I've already been doing. Some things I've got, let's just stick glowstone in here. As it goes, it goes like that. It's got to go over. And there's the fences. And this is how it was. Actually, I didn't need glowstone in there. I don't think I want glow... why do I want the glowstone? Now I'll just do it like that. I may come back and change it. I'm not exactly sure how I want all this. I think I've changed the simple design throughout this whole little run here, these corridors. I think I've changed the design several times. I don't want this to go. I've done that. Actually, I can go like that. So stick with stone brick here. So that's the basic idea. We've just worked on a few little basic traps, and then you go for to get down to the creeper tomb, I suppose. I'm not sure what to do with this area here. I don't want it to stay as smooth stone. I guess I could do a little bit. It may just go to I might just put it as stone brick. That might be something I do. I'm not sure what to do with that room, with this room here. I'm not sure quite yet. Let me go through the other stuff and figure out some other things I could possibly do. Like all this can be stone brick, I guess I can do that off camera in a moment, and this can obviously be stone brick to match all that there. I want to go back and see if there's anything else I missed. This can be stone brick as well. There's a few little things. I've got to tie up this bit here that's behind me that I'm going back to. And the idea for this bit as well. Oh. As we drop down here, I'll have to figure out what to do with this, the connection from the arrows to the TNT corridor. Essentially the idea for here, cobblestone, give me that. Where's my lava buckets? I'm going to have a curtain of lava here, a lava wall. And you have to, basically the simple solution, ender pearl through it. That's the idea with that. So let's actually get my lava. Let's actually do that right now. Actually no, we'll do it at the end. We'll do it at the end because I'll set everything up, and I'm going to, for the end of the episode, I'll run through it like all the arrows and then the lava cut and then the TNT all in place. And we'll see if we can get through that game damage. But I think that's what I'll do actually now. Well, these can be stone brick as well. But I think what I'll do, we know what's going on now, I may go away and tidy all this up, get it all done, set it all up, and then we'll have a run through it and see if we can... we probably won't die. I may do it without armor in case I get stupid with the TNT or something. Or the arrows knock me down. I don't know. I doubt this, the basic traps, I suppose. But I'll run through it as he's supposed to, I guess, and we'll see if I can get through without triggering anything. That might be fun. Okay then, so that's what we've done and set up. Let's have a little run through it. Starting outside. Open the door. Just saw a glimpse of the lava there. I took my armor off. Just in case something stupid happens and I end up dying for whatever reason. And we go down. So we can actually avoid stuff. Okay, they're easy to jump over. That's alright. I mean, there is their arrows. Ow. Actually, that could actually be treacherous if you put loads of them. That actually bounced me into that one when I just triggered it on purpose. That was interesting. If you put a corridor with loads of these, that could be quite deadly. Okay, let's go through. We end a pull to get through the wall of lava. Now that's essentially the effect of that. Is you drop down and you're like, where the hell have I gone? And you take more damage as well. The ladder probably won't be there, but you can climb back up. Oh no, that's supposed to be like that. Yeah, with the design, I don't have a consistent design. I think I like that. I think I like that it's kind of like random and I've just done stuff on the fly and it just whatever felt right and it's just all different in some places. Of course, it's also true that I'm just a bit lazy to come up with a consistent design. Now I've got a TNT corridor. All the TNT's in there. There's an obvious sight to see which ones have TNT, like this one does not. And if I'm going to try to trigger them, but if I do, we'll find out if the water will stop them from blowing up. Go over that one. Got caught in the water. Okay then, yes. So we dodged that. And now for the creeper room. I just did that for it to be simple. That's fine. We'll leave it like that. That's okay. And the next thing I've got to work on, as I said, I have to dig down, and when I come back to work here, once I've figured out a design for the room, we'll do a bigger room down there. I don't know how low I'm going to go. I've checked. It shouldn't hit the base that I'm working on down there. It's sort of a bit to the left. The storage room that we worked on last episode, it's sort of about there. We've sort of gone past it and we're a bit to the left. But there we go. That's the progress on there. We've extended it. We've put this corridor in. I'm going to test the TNT because this will be a very explosive ending, especially if it destroys everything. And I'm probably going to die if I'm too close to it. Now let's just... we'll do this one. I'm going to get out of the way. It didn't damage anything. Fantastic. Alright then. Thanks for watching. And I will see you again next time. Wow. Part of me just expected to turn around and see it just to be a big crater, but okay.